Hey guys, so Yoimiya, Whispers of the Flame. We're gonna listen to Sasuke talk a little bit to us about her skills and her elemental skills and all that. And yeah, she comes out what's today? Tuesday? Tomorrow. So obviously good luck for all you guys who play Genshin Impact. Hopefully you guys get her if that's who you want. Like I said, I'm pulling more for Sayu, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get Yoimiya before Sayu. Um, like if I get her, yeah, I get her. It's not a big deal. So I don't use Amber, but I would like to have a good Pyro Archer. It just makes hitting things from certain things from far away. Just I have Child on my team, but you know sometimes you go around and you go back to Mondstadt or Liyue or something, and you notice like one of the you know statue, not statue, but the pillars that, with the fire on it. And you're like, I thought I got that one. And I don't like using Amber. I really don't. But anyways, let's see what Sasuke has to say. And again, for everyone who's new, I call him Sasuke instead of Dainsleif because Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Sasuke, is also the voice of Dainsleif. So, I mean, Dainsleif wanders around and protects things. Sasuke wanders around and protects things. They're the same person essentially, except one has black hair and godlike powers, and the other is several hundred years old. So, anyways, here we go.
If you ever make it to Inazuma and ask the locals what to see while you're there, nearly everyone you talk to will emphatically recommend a fireworks display. Like shooting stars in reverse, they fly up into the night, then burst into color, illuminating the sky and sea and the faces of those watching below. This short but dazzling spectacle is all the work of one woman, Inazuma's most skilled fireworks expert, Yoimiya.
Let me give this shooting fireworks straight into the skies with a bow business a shot.
In Yoimiya's capable hands, her spectacular fireworks are not just the grand finale of a festival. They also make highly potent weapons for protecting her friends and fighting her foes. And no one has a flair for fighting with fireworks quite like her. Yoimiya's handiwork is exquisite, and she dabbles in many other crafts besides firework making, always adding her unique touch to all her work. When Yoimiya crafts decorations, ornaments, and landscape furnishings, a portion of the materials used will be refunded. Her normal attack can combo up to 5 consecutive shots, dealing physical damage. Holding the attack button executes a more precise aimed shot that deals increased damage. Based on the charge time, the aimed shot generates different effects. Charge level 1 fires off a flaming arrow that deals pyro damage. At charge level 2, depending on the exact charging time, the aimed shot generates up to 3 kindling arrows when she releases it. Kindling arrows home in on nearby enemies, dealing pyro damage. Tap Yoimiya's elemental skill and she waves a sparkler, causing a ring of saltpeter to surround her and sending her into the Niwabi Ensho state. During this time, arrows fired by Yoimiya's normal attack will be blazing arrows, increasing their damage and converting the attacks to pyro damage. However, during Niwabi Ensho, Yoimiya's normal attack, Firework Flare-Up, will not generate kindling arrows at charge level 2. After unlocking the talent Tricks of the Troublemaker, during Yoimiya's elemental skill duration, when her normal attack hits an enemy, she gains a stackable pyro damage bonus, which lasts for 3 seconds.
Here come the fireworks!
Yoimiya leaps into the air, together with her original creation, Ryukin Saxifrage, firing forth blazing rockets bursting with surprises that deal AoE pyro damage, and mark one of the hit enemies with Aurous Blaze. All attacks by any party member other than Yoimiya that hit an enemy marked by Aura's Blaze will trigger explosions, dealing AoE pyro damage. If the enemy affected by Aura's Blaze is defeated before it expires, the effect will pass on to another nearby enemy who will inherit the remaining duration. Aura's Blaze explosions are subject to a short cooldown. After unlocking the talent Summer Night's Dawn, for a short duration after casting Yoimiya's elemental burst, nearby party members other than Yoimiya herself gain an attack bonus. This bonus is based on the number of Tricks of the Troublemaker stacks Yoimiya possesses when she unleashes her elemental burst. Armed with a pyro vision, Yoimiya has more than one way of playing with fire. This power takes her skills with the bow to another level, turning even her arrows into fireworks that send sparks flying all over the battlefield. In battle, Yoimiya begins by using her elemental skill to enter the Niwabi-Ensho state. Then she engages the enemy with enhanced normal attacks, using Tricks of the Troublemaker to stack up a pyro damage bonus. When Niwabi-Ensho ends, if her energy is full, she unleashes her elemental burst to further pressure the enemy, then leaves the field, supporting the rest of her team with an attack bonus and pyro damage, watching the enemy disappear in a dazzling display of light and smoke. As the explosions in the sky fade away, breathless spectators find their friends and leave. But Yoimiya is already busy preparing for the next display. It is a time-honored routine, unchanging night after night. And everyone in Inazuma looks forward to the splendid sight of her latest creations. After a brief moment, the dazzling flashes fade and the crowds are gone. After hundreds of years, this sight is nothing new to me. But who's to say that brief moments of splendor can't become everlasting memories? The god who pursues eternity has yet to realize that not all that endures is constant. Time can keep fireworks in people's minds long after they've faded. Just as, once in a while, it can send stars fixed high above, plummeting down to the ground.
All right, so I like the swirling, like almost like a little sparkler thing going around, and you apply that. It's almost like Child's move that where you can apply it, and then after a certain time, or you take out an enemy if there's anyone nearby, it applies to them. So that's really cool. I like the shot, like just a regular, just a charge shot, how it gives you like three, and they all home in. Which is good because most of the time you can just be firing, just like missing. I like when characters are using things like that. Like she's using fireworks. You have Klee, who's the little freaking terrorist who's usually using literal bombs. So when they make their own type of thing that goes with their vision, so I would love to see someone with, I don't know, electro or pyro, or not electro pyro, but dendro, like homemade, not, or seeds of their own making, and they throw them, and like almost like leech seed in Pokemon, they like go into you and like wraps you in like vines, and it saps your energy for a certain amount. That'd be so cool. But usually most of the time you just see them generating their type of power, usually in their weapon or something. But just to see someone like Yoimiya or a Klee who make their own, so it's really cool. She looks really, I mean, now that I've seen, after listening to Sasuke and seeing what she can do, I'm actually wanting to pull her more now. She looks really, really cool. I have a thing for fireworks. Love fireworks. And like I said, she's absolutely adorable. So, and that bow This bow, you have to do a game of RNG. So there's this dude on the shore, and he has 3 chests that you can open daily. Like you have to pick one, and you can either get something bad, or you get the recipe, the blueprint for this bow. And you can't just go over there and talk to him. You gotta find 3 mysterious conches, and then you can talk to him and open it. I think it took me almost a week to get the damn thing. So, but I got it. I'm like, I'm never coming back here again. I don't know if he gives you more, but I'm assuming that might be the best in slot for her right now. If not, probably stringless is another good one. Stringless is pretty much good for anyone. That bow, I think I have it on child. I don't know if I have another one. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, she looks really cool. I'll admit. Yeah, I love her. The whole fireworks aspect of it. Her, the outfit is absolutely adorable. The voice acting, the I love all of it. So I'm not going to be too unhappy. Also, this when you're crafting stuff in your Serenity pot, you get a refund of a certain amount of materials. That's really good. Um, so yeah, I think Yoimiya might be a person that I can. I mean, I've been switching out usually between Kaching and Ayaka, you know, depending on what situation I'm in. But I've been switching them out because I'm always gonna have Kazuha on the team, being able to crowd control. And I'm always gonna have Zhongli since he's like the best fucking shield in the game right now. But then Child and Kaching usually get switched out. Like if I go somewhere and I don't need Child, I'm like, okay, let me put Kaching there. So I'll have Kaching, Ayaka, Zhongli, and Kazuha, and then I'll just switch back. If it's like a domain, when I come out, I'll just switch back to normal. But yeah, Kazuha and Zhongli always on the team because they're the most effective. Um, but yeah, absolutely great little showing of her skills and abilities. And yeah, this 3-shot thing right here, how you fire the shot and then they kind of like home in. That's really really cool. Hate these little bastards. I really do. Everything in Inazuma is electro. At least in Mondstadt and Liyue, you got some kind of variety. I get or Inazuma is Raiden Shogun, electric, but not all the puzzles, not all enemies have to deal with electric. It's just so. It's like every puzzle you come across, it's electric. Boogie woogie woogie. Anyway, that's it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.